Yo, what is up, guys? Enki Demon here, and we're back with another video. As you guys could see, we have another winning trade this week in the VIP room. Took 2 wins this week in the room. Um, this time it was a US30 trade, so not a Nasdaq. This was my first win in US30 in like 2 weeks. So yeah, US30 been kind of slow these last couple of weeks. You know what I mean? I hope next week we could get a better week on US30. Nasdaq did treat me well the last 2 weeks, so I'm not gonna complain. You know what I mean? But US30 is doing pretty meh. But now we finally got a win. And yeah, I'm gonna give you guys like a recap again of the trade. Like always, I'm gonna give you guys a recap, why I took the trade and everything, how much I won, and yeah. So yeah, just getting back. I'm gonna get straight to the point. Going into the day, I was initially looking at. I'm gonna give you guys a recap of the whole day, just so not just the US30 trade. Going into the day, I was actually initially really just looking more at the Nasdaq because, like I told you guys, the Nasdaq has been treating me better these past couple of weeks. So I was looking, or yeah, you could say I was looking a little bit more at Nasdaq, but I'm still maining US30 because US30's price action is overall better. But the last week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, Nasdaq has been treating me better. So I was looking at Nasdaq initially, and yeah, going into the day on Nasdaq, the longs were really clear. I did not manage to what do you call that? I did not manage to damn, what do you call that? Capitalize on the Nasdaq longs. But a lot of people in the VIP room and in the Discord did capitalize on them. For example, this is a, you could say, a order block yeah, this is an order block trade, and you could have taken something like this. You know what I mean? But again, I would not have entered this early. For me, this is too early into the market or open, and I just realistically I wouldn't have taken this trade, never in my life. So it's too early in the market open. It was like at 9:40. You know what I mean? I never trade that early. I usually wait till at least 9:45, maybe, or maybe 9:45, but at least 9:50, or at least somewhere in the range of that before taking any positions for the day. So yeah, I just would have never taken this trade. You know what I mean? Because my trading premise, I always frame my trades based off of the hourly. So I try to trade as close to the hourly close and open as possible. I don't usually like trading at, you could say, let's say 11:30 or 11:25 or something, because it's too far from the hourly close and a little too far from the hourly open. So you know what I mean? I just try to trade right at it. So let's say 11:15 or maybe 10:50, or that's when I usually like to take trades closer to the hourly close. So yeah, I wouldn't have taken this trade, but I just waited. I stayed bullish because it was clear bullishness in sight. We had this bullish BPR, or this bearish BPR, and I wanted to see a close above it for me to expect higher prices. But we were already delivering from this bullish for value gap too. That's another reason to be bullish. And so after I saw, okay, we're definitely going to close above this BPR, I started to look for longs. My first initial trade was this OB slash BPR long. This, yeah, we had this order block right here, and the BPR was right here. See if I can mark it out. But today, if I just entered at the BPR, I could have capitalized. And today I made a mistake because I usually do always enter at the BPR, but I don't know. I didn't want to enter at the BPR. To be honest, I think I'm looking at the wrong time frame. I was looking at the 3 minute. Yeah, I was looking at the 3 minute. As you guys could see, we closed above this for value gap, and then we traded right into the BPR. And usually I do enter right there, but this time I wanted to get a little bit more of a precise entry, and I literally just had my limit a little bit below this, and I had like my stop at this low, and this was, yeah, I was just targeting to RR, and I didn't get filled by like 1 point or 2 points or something like that. Just because of precision, guys. Like, you know what I mean? I wanted a little bit more precision, and that fucked me over today. So I'm just today I really learned the lesson to just stick to my usual entries at the BPR. And as you guys could see, it helped me in my US30 trade, because at the US30 trade I didn't go for precision. I just said, okay, I'm just entering at the BPR, and yeah, I got a win. If I wanted more precision on this US30 trade also, then I also would have gotten fucked over and missed on this trade. So yeah, that's the lesson I learned. I need to just stick to my usual entries, and I'll be fine. You know what I mean? That little extra precision isn't gonna help that much. So yeah, I didn't get tapped by like 1 to 2 points or something. But as you guys could see, if I did enter at my usual entry, I would have gotten a fucking perfect sniper entry. And yeah, Nasdaq just pumped higher initially in the morning, and then we just dumped off right after. But you know that those initial longs were perfect. They were really really clear, and you know, yeah, it's kind of disappointing that I couldn't capitalize on it, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? I learned my lesson. I learned what I could have done better. So yeah, that's Nasdaq. This morning, you know, sadly missed out on the win, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Um, I think I can yeah, I'm not gonna open my Discord right now because it's gonna load up and shit. But I even call I could show you guys screenshots and everything. I called that shit out live. Called out the Nas longs, even though I didn't get filled, and then the US30 shorts were also called out. Everything is getting called out, guys. No cap in my rap. You know what I mean? VIP room is just had a really good month in June. June was a really really good month for the VIP room. I finished it up like eight or nine RR or something like that. So depending how much you risk, if you risk 1%, you wouldn't have been up 9%. I risk 1.5%, so I'm up 12% for this month. So yeah, then going in US30, I was looking at these imbalances marked out. Almost forgot this one right here. You guys might ask me why wasn't I looking at this imbalance right here. I mean, you could clearly see we were trading in this within this imbalance for so long, so I this imbalance did not have any significance to me anymore. So I was looking at this one right here that we only tapped once, or yeah, twice, and this small one right here, even though it is a small for value gap, I still look at it. You could also say I was looking at this IFG, but or yeah, I was mainly looking at these bearish for value gaps. So yeah, going in on US30, we also just pumped up higher. We pumped up like 300 points for market open. Yeah, 280, 277. And yeah, so initially we were just really bullish, but then we just kept chilling. And then the next hourly close, I saw that we respected this for value gap right here. As you guys could see, we wicked it. So I was initially, so no, this initial, so from the get-go, we respected these fair value gaps, but we also respected these bullish fair value gaps right here. I remember. So I said, no, there are contradicting confluences. I'm not going to engage yet. I want to see another candle respect these bearish BDRAs, and then I'll be willing to engage in shorts. So that's what happened next. The next candle also respected this fair value gap, but we also disrespected this fair value gap with a close above. So I was looking to see if we were going to close below this fair value gap right here, and then I'd be willing to take shorts. But in this scenario, because we got so much displacement lower, I played an anticipation move, and I anticipated that we are going to close below that BPR, because this displacement, after we got these three candles, bro, after we got these three huge bearish candles, I just knew we were going to go lower. You know what I mean? Like, this is just a footprint in the charts. Like, you could just see that we're going to go lower from there. So after we got that, I was like, yeah, I'm looking for shorts. I'm going to play the anticipation move today. And yeah, the only good entry I saw was this BPR, because the order block is all the way up here, and there's nothing else to frame. You know, besides this order block, there's nothing else I could enter from besides this BPR. So I said, yeah, I'm just gonna enter off the BPR, and my stop is just gonna cover these fair value gaps right here. Because if I put my stop all the way to the swing high, I'm gonna have like a 160 point stop. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that shit. You know what I mean? If we are bearish, I don't expect for us to come all the way up here. You know, I expect we reject from this BPR. So yeah, I just had a tighter stop this time and targeted this level of sell side, which was also the -2 standard deviation, and also exactly my 2RR. So it was literally a perfect trade. It was a perfect trade in my opinion, or not in my opinion. It is a perfect trade with my model. So yeah, that was that. That was how today went. Up 2RR, up 3RR for the week. Yeah, 2 3RR weeks in a row. So we finished off June really strong, hoping we could get the same momentum going into July. I saw the Forex Factory next week. Next week we have so much fucking news, so I'm gonna be careful the upcoming week. I saw like Wednesday we have like 4 red folder news or something. So gonna be more careful, but I hope we can carry this momentum into July too, and have a good July also, or maybe even a better July. Besides that, again, if you guys want to join the VIP room, just DM me on Discord at NQDemon, DM me on Instagram at NQDemon. All of my socials are NQDemon. Just DM me, and I'll hook you up with the link to the VIP room. I'm live trading every single day, so I'm not only sending these signals, I'm also live trading. So you can ask me questions, you can see exactly what I'm doing, what I'm thinking throughout the trade, what I'm thinking before, what I'm thinking after I take the trade. So you could get all the sauce for if you join the VIP room. Yeah, that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and take care.